going on, everybody? Welcome to my toy collection video 3, as today we are going to go through all of the boxes you see here. Box number 1, Ren and Stimpy metal figs. Alright. You know what? So this is the Joker Cycle from the Dark Knight collection. You would push a little button and this big Joker face would fly off, as you can see right there. This is a great collection, great set, the Dark Knight. I think I had the Batcopter, and yeah. The Joker mask launches off at the touch of a button and sends enemies running. Pretty cool. Macho Man Randy Savage, WCW Monday Nitro. It's a limited edition set. When did this come out? 97? Yeah, pretty cool. And last but not least, we got something from the comedy / horror flick, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This is the Flash Cannon accessory set. I think, yeah, you could test it. Oh, it still works! Cool! Get that out of the way. Okay, so what we got here is a Coca-Cola Classic can, and it's got these ridges all around. I have no idea why, but there you go. Cool, I actually kept them. I wonder where all these went. Okay, so this was like reproduction money from back in the day. I think we went to the Jesse James bank where like the historical bank he robbed. What is this? A Kid Cuisine thing? A silver certificate. It's stained. It's in poor condition. 1935D. Norton, your favorite North Star penguin. Toys R Us Planet of the Apes booklet. I've got a sweet snake tattoo. Got a Beavis and Butthead card. Mr. Buzzcut, classic. Cardinals Pop sticker. Madden 2000. I remember I bought this game at Toys R Us. It was pretty decent, actually. And then Spider-Man. But there you go. I've got old school rollback Walmart bag. That's a relic in itself. Captain Tarpals from Episode 1, Star Wars. TIE Fighter with Darth Vader gunner station. You sit them right in there. This is actually really cool. A Comtech chip reader. I knew I had one of these floating around somewhere. So you'd scan the chips that came with the Episode 1 action figures and it would read it. So this is what you would need to hear action figures actually talk. And it came with this exclusive one too. See right there? You will be a Jedi, I promise. May the Force be with you. Oh, Maxi Big the Force. Plus explosion sound effect. We've got my crush, Queen Amidala. Anakin Skywalker's Pod Racer. Exclusive Anakin figure right there. He's doing the reverse I Am Cornholio. A 1986 United States proof set. You see the S there? That means it was minted in the San Francisco Mint. We've got some store display panels. We've got Queen Amidala and, you know, Darth Maul. Here, for some reason, we've got a Bob Gibson signed All-Star official Spalding ball. Next up, we've got a McNugget Mania button. We got just a bunch of random stuff here. Oh, these are actually, oh, this is cool stuff. That's badass. NWO cards. Sweet. And, oh, I totally forgot about this cereal. So this is, yeah, Jurassic Park, The Lost World cereal. Jurassic Park Crunch. And the thing I always wanted to know is, maybe I'd be the lucky one to hear the roar coming from the box. 1997. There you go, there's the back of it. And then we have Tropical Forest Fruit Loops for a limited time only. Next, we have a very tore up and loose Lando Calrissian from 1980. The dogs got a hold of this at some point. And you can't forget the coin collection here. Box number 3. What do we got right here on top? Oh, we got just a bunch of crap. Here we go. This is a Canadian Queen Amidala, Star Wars Episode 1. Here is a Rick Oli from Star Wars Episode 1. A Naboo accessory set, Star Wars Episode 1. Yeah, so in case you lost all of your stuff, you could just buy one of these and regain everything somewhat. And of course, here's a Sith accessory set. Some exclusive stuff in there. And then we have a Tatooine accessory set. You get a cloak, you get a pullback droid. Whoa! And last but not least, dun, 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 underwater accessory set with this big fish that looks like it's knocked out. It spits water, I think. Here are some more new additions to the toy collection. I just randomly threw in this box. So here is a Land Speeder Hot Wheels, and here are some turtle vans. What do they call this? The Party Wagon. Very, very cool. This is something I would have wanted about 25 years ago. Oh, we got another Land Speeder. There you go. Real Ghostbusters mini traps, and this is actually in very, very good condition. This is from 1986. 1986. The hole is not punched in. I remember having this as a kid. You flip open this and you press down on the tongue that's in there and it'll snap back. I would always just do that with my finger. I would never really do it with how it's intended. Next, we've got a deluxe Luke Skywalker. This is like the first edition of him. He's really, really buff, and he looked nothing like that in the movie. Now, if you don't recall, this isn't from any of the movies. This is from the Shadows of the Empire comic book, kind of adventure thing. Yeah, right there. So, yeah, that's why you don't recall this in the OG movies. And that's how it's going to be with this one, too. This is Han Solo with Smuggler Flight Pack from the Shadows of the Empire. And then to finish it all off, we have the deluxe crowd control Stormtrooper, looking very, very proud. Millennium Falcon with Han Solo. That's how you put them together down there. You seat them up. And of course, you have to have his buddy, Luke Skywalker, with his all-new likeness in the Millennium Falcon. You see right there, they get together and then they duke it out. I got a second one of the TIE Fighter with Darth Vader. Oh, I saw this all the time at Walmart, and it was always in a beat-up package. It's R2-D2 electronic power effects, and he just chills here. Yeah, he gets dusty. That's his superpower. You're supposed to cut this out and then put it behind here. And then he could just sit there and shake and make scared noises. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it's, I think, from the battle against Darth Vader here. You could put that there. Oh, yes. I don't have the Darth Vader version. And he is pictured with a blue lightsaber. But here it is green. So there you go. You can recreate the scene where he gets his ass kicked. These are plain white boxes, but inside here, they are exclusives. Exclusive figures that you could get through mail-aways or some other form of exclusive thing. Ah, yes, so this is Bomar Monk. This is such a weird action figure exclusive that you, had to put together here. And it was a spider-looking like thing. And there he is, disassembled. But the cool thing, look at this. He's got like it's a brain inside of this like fishbowl thing with it's just resting in water. It's such a weird character from the Star Wars universe, but it's so cool. It's really awesome. Next, let's see what we got in this one. It is, whoop, the Spirit of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have about 1 million of these. Well, let's take a good look at them once again. It's the classic, old school Obi-Wan in transparent bluish aquamarine. And this last one, I think it's the same thing. We have, yep, the Spirit of Obi-Wan. We are down to the final box, and oh, jeez. We've got a Canadian Star Wars Episode 1 C-3PO. I remember always wanting this as a kid, and I finally got it for like Christmas or my birthday. But I just thought it was cool just to have a little monkey action figure with his little spaceship. Besides anybody else in the movie, I just thought having the little chimpanzee was cool. But you know, they were amping up for Episode 1 super hard, so this was a sneak preview action figure before the movie came out of Stap and Battle Droid. And so this is the origin of how you could get that mail-in Mace Windu right here. You had to get 6 UPCs of Star Wars action figures, your postcard, $2.99, blah, blah, blah. I got this Christmas of '96, I think, and I just thought it was such a cool figure, and I loved just the artwork of this box that I just didn't want to open it and just this box wind up getting thrown away. So I figured I'd just keep it together. There you go, '96. I'll remember that, but I won't remember anything else that is of importance in my life. And here we've got St. Louis Cardinals were the National League champs, 2004. Star Wars cereal, of course, the merchandise. You know, had to keep going on and on. Kellogg's Honey Smacks with a lightsaber spoon inside. There you go. Collect all 3. We got Micro Machines, the Star Destroyer. There you go. A battle bag, which I have opened on this channel once before. You soak this in water and you cut it open, and there's this gel, this ooze that's inside. And inside the bag, you are guaranteed these 4 figures, and there was 4 different bags you could open up. There you go. Here we have some Star Wars Micro Machines Polly Pockets. Here's another, $1.49. Here's 2 Batman Forever Batwings, die-cast metal. Here we have Bespin Han Solo. And here is Nine Num. Hang on. And here is Nine Num again, just without the freeze frame. Here is the ATST driver, which I waited forever to pick up because this was one I always saw all the time, and I was like, I'll skip that one. Such a boring figure. I mean, look at that guy. All he's thinking about is his next Coors Light. Here we have the ASP-7 droid from the newly created footage in the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition. And yeah, like I said before in another video, he was computer generated, he looked like crap, and they made an action figure out of him. Here we have the average guy at the bar down the street, the Rancor Keeper. Alright, so next up we have an action figure that fits how cool his job title is. The Death Star Gunner. He comes with these big, huge blasters, and he's just got a cool helmet and everything. Next up, we've got a guy that wants to live in Montana and open up a ranch, be a cattle farmer. Oh, no, he's the Hoth Rebel soldier with a backpack and all. Very cool. Here is Yoda but without the episode 1 logo right here. This is kind of a weird one. Everyone thought that this was super rare when it first came out because some dummy at Kennard forgot to put the episode 1 stamp on there. But later on, they did make Yodas with the episode 1 stamp, which those are actually worth more than the ones without. But I do have both, the other ones somewhere. Here we have a bag from Kmart. A little blast from the past there. Some Hot Wheels Camaro gift pack. All the Camaros throughout the years there. Yeah, see, I got this rip on the side of the box because I got this as a Christmas present. And the tape was on here when I ripped it. And so, yeah. Next is Brickyard 400. Okay, next up, we've got the Ewoks. This is one of my favorites. I always love these little 2-packers in here. Here we have Bosk. The ugly looking dude. And his slimy arm. Ugh. Next, we have another Star Wars Episode 1 accessory pack. It's the Gungan Catapult accessory set with all the blue boba balls, whatever. Batman 100th edition. Limited 100th edition Batman. I got this for my birthday from a buddy. And yeah, starting from 1984, they made all of these Batmans up until here. So this is the 100th version of a Batman action figure they made. When did this come out? 96. Here is Mama Nadon, the hammerhead guy. Nasty looking feller. Here is the Weequay Skiff Guard. There is a version of this guy that is worth quite a bit of money, $200 to $300. I don't have that one, but eventually I want to get in my collection. Now here is Lando Calrissian as Skiff Guard. Pretty cool. He came with a little mask there. Lack Sivrak. Wolfman Jack, basically. Here he is talking to a wart. Here is Forlom, everybody's favorite. It's the ugly cousin of C-3PO. Anakin Skywalker, everybody's favorite, right? Especially from this era. Tusken Raider with Gatterfee stick. I just gotta say, the detail of this skirt, I mean, that almost looks like it's cloth, but it's plastic. It's really cool. Here is a Canadian R5D4. And there is a variation where you see that orange little pin right there. There's a variation where there isn't one that goes down and it just sticks out straight. The one that sticks out straight is worth more. Now, what might you ask is in here? Well, this is just cotton. And I remember the day I was just so bored. Pieces of cotton were just flowing through from a tree, and I just kept grabbing the little pieces and collecting it all until I made this big ball and put it in a bag, and here it is. You know, kids, back in my day, that's what we did for fun. And here is an exclusive Hot Wheels racing car that you could only get through collecting Kool-Aid points and mailing it in. And yeah, so it's a nice little exclusive from 94. The OG R2-D2, the first one that came out after the long dry spell of Star Wars action figures. This came out in 1995 when the whole merchandise was revamping up for episode 1 to come out. Like, just so much cardboard for this little itty bitty thing. And here we go. It's Darth Maul from episode 1, Star Wars. The toy that everybody wanted. Because it was just so cool. We never saw that dual-sided lightsaber before up until this movie. Such a cool character. And here's a relic all on its own. a Borders book and music bag. I miss Borders so much. Just Barnes & Noble doesn't have the same feel. A Pokemon from Burger King ball. Can you guys see that? It's a little keychain, so you could put the Pokeball with your Pokemon. 1 of 57 in there. Superman conversion coupe. I got this $9.99 at KB Toys back in the day. Exclusive Clark Kent figure included. So you put Clark Kent in here, right? And then you just have this little shifty shift. And then Superman comes out. But you gotta buy them separately and then load them in there. So there you go. That is it for part 3 of my toy collection. Thanks for watching.